I got my ski material. I'm about to put some skis on you in a minute.
G. Lou fixing up the jam.
I got my ski material. I'm about to put some skis on you in a minute.
G. Lou fixing up the jammy now. We getting ready to get it on.
You better bet that.
Hey, Juan, I appreciate you having me out, man.
I appreciate you coming all the way out here. Because who said they want to come to Detroit for a vacation? Sean G.
Especially in December. It's goddamn 19 degrees out here, man. Bitter cold.
I'm trying to talk to Mother Nature right now.
What we finna talk about?
Oh, whoa. We're going to talk about this docu-series that's going on Netflix. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody want to know about it. But guess what? You have a actual walking human almanac that has every vibe.
Inside the courtroom observer. Inside the courtroom.
Listen, and not to mention that y'all already know, if it wasn't for this guy, he changed mass media and mainstream media forever.
Thank you, Juan.
Forever.
Thank you.
He changed it forever.
Thank you, man.
Single-handedly, he's done that.
Free Puff, man.
Hey.
Sean G, podcast with soul.
Better bet that
don't never stop. The YouTube, what's the name? Give him your YouTube. We're gonna be on YouTube.
We finna be live on YouTube. Denandnow podcast. Denandnow. DEN and now. Get on there. We about to talk about it. Break it down.
Come in the comment section. Peace.
Put some in there.
Peace.
All right. You ready? Ready, B.
Let me post this real quick, G. Lou, and we can take off.
Yo. Let's red line a little bit.
Test.
Yo. See, I red line a little bit. I got it in my hand though.
No, you gotta get him that mic.
I know I gotta get
Yo.
This mine's in my hand.
You just want to make sure it's.
Yo.
Make sure that the sound.
All right. Yo. Can you bring it down just a little bit more?
I'm about to.
Oh, that's a problem.
Denandnow.com.
Nope. That's it. Denandnow.live.
.live.
Yeah.
That's on YouTube?
No, on YouTube it's just Denandnow, just like that. Just
So
simple,
where
Denandnow.
we going live on?
We going live on YouTube, Denandnow.
Okay.
Back it up, just like that, Denandnow, just like that.
Right there.
Instagram is .live.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good money. This nigga Warren Thompson, man, yeah, I wanted to meet Sean G. No, you didn't. That's our video guy.
My man that just called?
Yeah. No, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? No, you didn't. Told you to meet. What meeting you in? What meeting Warren got on his birthday? You ready? So what you got to do? You ready for the live? You ready to go live?
See if this one right here. What he said?
What?
Hello. You hear good? Okay, so it's perfect. Okay. No, I ain't gonna turn it down. All right.
Ready?
He said it perfect. He said when you speak up on the mic like that, it's gonna red line.
Okay.
Test.
Y'all, you ready?
Hold on 1 second. I want to post this
Okay.
so they can come on. They can come on the. You want to slide over a little bit? G, you can tighten it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
This ain't no fruit pops.
Oh no. We good now. Yeah, we good. We good money now.
My mic is good.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, your mic, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Test.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We not live yet, are we?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, we live already?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, all right.
We live. You go ahead and make your post. See, this is what we do. No, this is what we do. Make your post.
Hold on.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, we a live mobile podcast. I don't think Sean G understood when we said we a live mobile podcast. When you pull up, we live. We didn't bring the trailer because of where we at. But we have a whole mobile trailer and we ride around. This is what we do. We live everywhere as much as possible, giving y'all as much live content.
Okay.
We about to get right off into this thing. We got Sean G here, and he don't have that much time because y'all been wasting this time with all of this foolishness y'all been commenting on this man page. I've been seeing this stuff that been commenting on your page too. A lot of foolishness too. I don't understand this. And Sean G, it is an honor to meet you.
Likewise.
It's an honor to meet you.
Likewise, man.
Now, I've reached out to 42 Doug already. And that's how I came about this gentleman. And let me tell y'all something. This man single-handedly changed mass media and mainstream media forever himself.
Thank you, man.
Single-handedly.
You,
Do y'all not understand that? Nobody, I don't think, has ever done that, because what y'all don't understand is if you control the media, you control everything. And this guy, yeah, Sean G from Chill Town, North Jersey. You know, this guy. You know what I mean? Been to the Fed joint, He done been down to the HBCU. All that. This guy came up with the concept to change media forever.
Right.
Do you know that concept will be not just used by you? That concept will be used from here on out.
But listen, Juan. First of all, I want to thank you and G.
Make sure you talk until you get your. But you just put it on.
I want to thank you and G. Lou for coming to check me, man, and thank y'all for having me on your platform.
We appreciate you.
I didn't intend to go and change anything in terms of what you say about what I did in terms of reporting.
Right.
I wasn't even gonna go to the trial, man.
Wow.
I wasn't even.
You was like me, found Puff guilty already.
I thought Puff was gay.
Found him guilty.
I thought Puff messed with minors.
Man.
And I specifically went to the trial to hear that, so I could report that and make money on that.
Right.
But it never came out. And the more I went to the courtroom, I was an actual inside the courtroom observer.
Yes.
24th floor overflow.
Every day.
It just never came what I was looking for, and I said, man, something ain't right with this case, man.
Right.
Something ain't right with it, man.
From day one, you realized that.
No. From like
trial?
When Cassie got off the stand, like day 3, after Cassie got off the stand.
Say whoa.
And she said, Puffy's lawyer asked her, do you hate Sean? Cassie says, no, I don't hate him. Did you love Puffy when y'all were together? She said, yeah, and I believe Puff loved me.
Right.
Yes.
She said, the lawyer asked her, do you still love Puff? And Cassie jumped and she was finna say, yeah. I still. But her husband was sitting right there, and Puffy was sitting right there, and she caught herself and she said, I loved our past. And that's where Puffy lawyer cut the cross-examination off and left the jury holding
just like that.
And I said, yo, I thought this was the star witness. I thought this was the one that was kidnapped. I thought this was the one that was trafficked. I thought this was the one.
The Badger beat.
Right, that was right. And she's saying this. And then I said, man, yeah, something ain't right, man.
Yo, listen, hold it though. Wait a minute. Now you just seeing that, right? Hold on. What's so crazy is when you seen that, the only way you would see that is if you was in the overflow in that courtroom. So all these people that's got these comments about Cassie being such a victim or whatever, they wasn't able to see that reaction. You was able to see that reaction. And that other girl, I ain't gonna mention her name, I know y'all got some other stuff going on, you know, because she was the other guy, but she didn't report that either. She tried to make it seem as if Cassie was just a star witness. And Cassie, from what I heard Cassie say, she was lying all through the whole statements, all the way through it. And let me tell y'all something. I told these people this once before, and I don't know much about your criminal background, but I explained to them all about mine as far as me going to jail or whatever a long time ago for drugs. The worst thing in the world is a woman that's strung out on drugs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she has absolutely no other way to obtain getting high but one way. A man gonna go out, paint, shovel snow, rake leaves, all that. She only got one.
Steal.
Yeah. Right. So all of these frivolous relationships she was having outside of Puff, what people failed to realize was him trying to restrain her from getting high. And she kept on going with these other guys, cheating and getting caught up with all these other guys.
G-Lou, this good right here?
Yeah, it's good money. You get caught up with all these other guys, your kid, that was because of drugs. And that's what I wanted your man to say that you interviewed. The escort dude. He never said that, but I didn't.
Clayton Howard.
That's what I wanted him to say, man. I wanted him to say, come on, man, let's keep it 100. You was providing that woman with drugs. That's why she kept calling you like that.
You know what I mean?
Because you got to understand, man, you don't run no $1 billion operation high. You can't do it. Not on them type of drugs. Wow. Puff was rock and rolling.
Yeah. It did come out in the testimony that they both, Cassie testified on the stand that they were both drug addicts.
Yes, I believe it.
Her and Puff.
I believe it.
And that they tried to get clean several times, even going to rehab in Mexico or setting it up to go and never showing. Right. You know, I thought Puff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a straight man. I like beautiful women. I have my whole life. But Puff in the media, he always looked so, his skin was always clear, his hair cut.
Yeah, together.
He never looked like he got high to me.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, when I got high, I didn't look like nothing, you understand? So, but it was a shock to me to see that he was using the drugs that they was using.
Well, I mean,
when you got that type of money, but when you got that money and you're in that lifestyle, you got to make sure yourself still look good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Your image.
The thing is, what you fail to realize is those drugs that he was using wasn't hard drugs. Those are all designer drugs.
No. The ketamine.
That's a designer drug also. You can't just get that off the street.
But that's still a hard drug.
Not for real. You got
GHB.
You can't just get that. Can't get that off the street.
Cocaine.
That's easy to get. That's easy to get.
Ecstasy, Molly, but
yes.
It was all of this shit at the same time, though.
They was banging.
That's hard, man. That's a hard. Look, a multiple. Just even if you you know what I mean. Even if you say that one drug is not hard, this and that, but a combination of all of them
daily.
That's some hard.
I'm just telling y'all.
Daily.
I'm just letting y'all know I've lived the rock and roll lifestyle.
Me too.
I'm talking about that rock and roll lifestyle where we was taking a lot of drugs and doing a lot of partying. And I'm telling you, it's not as many as you think. And it's not going as way you think it's going. Because you got to understand, he still got to operate a business.
Yeah, but what
you can tell exactly when Bad Boy went on autopilot. Because Bad Boy, you could tell, wasn't bringing in no revenue because the liquor company had took so far off.
Can I share something?
He had to do that. Go ahead.
Can I share something? You said that Puffy still had a business to run.
Right.
What came out at the trial was that Bad Boy Records, Sean John Clothing, Ciroc Liquor, Revolt TV, and he had another marketing company called Blue Diamond or something like that. All 5 of the companies, G-Lou, had Harvard MBA CEOs running each unit, and they were responsible for hiring the people underneath. So he would meet with these 5 CEOs every 2 months, 3 months. Yo, everything cool? You good? Then that nigga would get on his jet and fly around knocking honeys down. So he had the intelligence to hire
the best
Harvard MBA.
The best.
So he didn't have to run nothing.
The best.
That's what Warren Buffett said too, though. He was like,
have people smarter than you.
You have people smarter than you at what they do. That's what he do. I'm gonna hire you to run this company because this is what you do. You come in.
Right.
So
you can do it better than me, and I'm okay with you running.
Now, at any time throughout the trial, they say any of these entities was failing. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The Southern District of New York, the prosecutors tried to say that he used these companies to run a criminal enterprise. And that just didn't come out at the trial, which was why the RICO case fell apart.
Right.
And that was wild work.
Shout out to Puff, man. Free Puff. Shout out to Puffy's daughters. Shout out to Puffy's moms. I'm pro Puff, 100%. Have been that since I went to the trial. I'm not saying Puffy is the greatest nigga in the world. I have my flaws, even
Don't
to
we
this
all?
day.
Don't we all?
And I have a past that is not too great. But what was impressive to me, is that this man took his money, marshaled his resources, and hired 10 or 11 of the best lawyers in the country and took the feds to trial. They offered him a 30-ball or 40-ball plea at the age of 46. He said, yo, tie your sneakers up and let's pick 12.
Right.
Took him to trial and beat him. That right there, and even the people that hate him, even y'all that's in the comment section that's running down on him, when you in your quiet moments, especially if you a foundational Black American, you secretly say, yo, this nigga is a bad motherfucker, and you salute him in your own way. You may be fronting for your friends and your family, but you gotta salute this man. Right. That he fought. He didn't sign no 5K1. He didn't do no profit agreement. He didn't rat. The nigga went to trial and beat him.
So
that's the story.
So and tell them this though, because they don't understand this either. And I explained this also. When you look at your paperwork, right? You look at your paperwork and it reads United States of America.
Make you goddamn have to sit down.
Versus you.
When my shit came in the mail, I opened up the mail and it said United States of America versus Sean Gumby. I put it down. I said, now wait a minute, that can't be. I just didn't read that. And listen, I'm watching at the time. They taking down Saddam Hussein.
Right.
They taking down whole countries, and I said, let me pick this shit up again. I said, oh man, I'm in trouble. That shit will make a nigga. Listen, a lot of dudes that get indicted by the feds, they take their own joint. They can't take the pressure, or they rat and fold, or they deliberately take so many drugs to get up out of here because it's hell of a pressure.
Wild work.
That's so crazy because I was just watching a little clip with Chris Gotti, and he was like, feds they came with him with like. First they was like 10 years, and then they was talking about 3 years to tell on Preem.
Right.
And they was like, well, you would just give probation. You know what I mean? He was like, man, come on, set that date. We going to trial. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't doing it.
He said, hey.
You got guys that's solid, man, and that's, you know what I mean, what's up. If you involved in something, you know what you're involved in. You know what time it is when the people come knocking on your door. So hey, like Beretta would tell you, if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Yeah. That's just what it is, and that's what it's here for. And a lot of times, a lot of y'all guys, if y'all don't understand, if you accept your role at that time and whatever is going on, it don't be as bad as you think it is.
Rub it on your chest, man.
It don't be as bad as you think it is. You make it worse by talking.
Right, but they don't make it look like it's badder than what it is.
Right.
Just to get you to, you know what I mean, flip. Well, you know
you
that
shit on your chest, man.
But yeah, he done something. Puffy has done something in American history that he would definitely go down in the history books for beating the RICO, which has never been done by no mafioso, no Italian, Irish, Chinese, nobody has beat that.
In the city of New York, in the Southern District of New York.
Yes he did. And that's
6 prosecutors.
Yeah.
The most prosecutors in any federal case in the Southern District of New York. 6 assistant U.S. attorneys, and they had 2 in the back in the bushes helping them, and then they had the whole government behind them. And Puffy said, "Okay, y'all doing that? I'm gonna go get 10 lawyers, man." It was a sight to see, man.
I'm glad you brought this part up. That's gonna get us off to the next part. Cause I ain't got that much time with Sean G. He on the move. He like Nori. He on the run eating. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now let's get over to this docu-series. That's what's going on right now. The docu-series is out. Netflix, they put it out here. Sean G is
I watched the first part last night.
He's crawling through it. He's just disgusted. He had to go through it a couple times. But hold it. Listen, let's get to this docu-series. And I'm glad you brought it up. He's talking about Puffy hiring the best of the best to go against the best of the best to fight this battle in court. And let me tell you, in the beginning of the docu-series, so you've seen the first episode. Yeah. Do you remember in the beginning, Puffy on the phone with Mark at Ruffalo?
Talk about it.
He in the room. He on the phone with me. He say, Mark, man, come on, man. I need the best. I need the best in the world on this right here. Because he say, they out here smearing my image. Because people going to see it on CNN, on this and that. Mark Vivlo say, I can't find nobody.
Talk about it, Juan.
You know why he couldn't find nobody? He ain't know Sean G. Wow.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, man?
He ain't know you.
No, I still don't know Puff.
I know they don't. This
Right.
is rhetorical.
But look,
yes.
But look, I saw that part last night. Puffy is telling Mark,
I need the best.
I need a media person like they got a media person.
Yes. Yes.
And really, in actuality, he was
talking about you.
Me.
He was talking about you
crazy.
The whole time. He was looking for you.
You saw that one?
I was the dribble. I seen it. I seen it on the dribble. And I said, yo, hey, oh.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, Puff, you see this? Mark Liverpool, whatever you at. Yo, this man literally came down there day in, day out, put the work in, wrote down word for word.
Yes, I did.
Key testimony.
Yes, I did.
All of the different little fallacies that was caught up in testimony.
The lies. Nigga, call it lies. Call it what it was. This is perjury.
Okay. Perjury.
Yes.
Right.
Perjury.
That was caught up in testimony because, see, my thing is, nobody ever keyed in on Kid Cudi's lies.
Talk about it.
And Cassie lies.
Talk about it.
They just say that her testimony was believable.
Capricorn
but I don't
Clark.
see, we know she had lied. But see, my thing is this, though. See, they trying to think that, what they not understanding is, once you put a large lie in any statement, because she made a large lie in her statement, it F's the whole statement up. I can't accept none of this. How can I say that's real and that's real if this big, large part of it is fake? Because that fight at that house never happened.
What
It never
fight?
happened.
Oh, at Kid Cudi's house?
No, the other one with the other girl that the
Brianna
crazy-
Bogelin?
Yes.
Where you say he hung off the balcony?
It never happened.
No.
And Cassie testified in her testimony.
Yes, she
That
did.
it happened.
Yes, she did.
She put in her testimony first.
Yes, she did. Yes, she
She
did.
went before Brianna.
Yes, she
and
did.
she testified. And then, Brianna Bogelin blew the whole case up when she said we had already been collaborating our statements.
Right,
She
yeah,
said this on
Right,
the stand.
yeah.
right.
You wrote this down.
Yeah.
You got this in your notes.
Yeah.
She said this.
Yeah.
This is on the record.
Yeah.
This is on the record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got this in your note. I seen it as soon as it happened. I said, whoa. They thought they was gonna throw us off with a couple of little witnesses in between. But I went right back to Cassie. I said, no, Cassie said this happened. And that happened. So, okay, if you was on the balcony, Cassie said y'all wasn't on the balcony. Y'all was inside the house. And this happened. Which one is it? Oh, come to find out it never even happened.
Right. They
Cassie-
said that it was in Los Angeles and Puffy was in Harlem
With her.
with Cassie on the same day.
And that just shows you how much of a dope fiend she was. She lied about somewhere she was actually at with Puff.
But the whole
On
thing,
the date.
whole thing is you doing so much dope, you don't even remember the lies that you done told them where you was at.
Right.
No, you
know
don't.
what I mean?
No, you don't.
And it came out that girl was on hellified drugs
Yeah.
too, Brianna.
I'm pretty sure they all
Yeah,
was.
she was on some. She
Birds
was on
and
some
feathers
wild.
flock together.
You can't
know
Yeah.
you can't roll in this crew unless you're doing a whole bunch of drugs. Wow.
Yeah.
You got to either be copping or you got to be dropping. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't playing over there. For real. They wasn't playing, man. I mean, I'm hearing it because my thing is all of them drugs they taking, it's like all experimental drugs. Puff, you too old to be experimenting out here. You too old for this. You should both did that back when you was in the 90s. You was 40 years old, 50 years. What did you do? Your body only can take so much, bro. Hey, y'all better be cool. I be telling y'all young niggas, all my nephews out there like that lean. I tell y'all all the time.
Man, drugs is not the
Tell
move,
you,
man.
that is not the move.
I started getting high in 1981
Dang.
at the age of I was
Them was real drugs,
12, going into the 7th grade, and for the next 9 years, drugs stole from me, stole my baseball career,
Ooh.
my athleticism,
Yes.
my grades, my attitude, my drive, my enthusiasm, my relationship with my mother. It just took my self-esteem, my everything, man. I got clean in 1990 at the age of 21, and I never looked back, man. Ain't nothing cool, because you see a rapper smoking weed, that don't mean that you got to do it, man.
Nah, not at all, not at all. And we just went through this last night at a concert. We was at a concert last night. Shout out to Bodie James for letting us come backstage, get some content. And you know, there was a lot of smoke going on back there, but they had a couple kids back there. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of awkward. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was kind of awkward, but they diffused the situation and got everything together. But it just the way it was going, it just boom. Oh, wait a minute. Well, so you know, it ain't. Things what people gotta realize is everything we do is off impression. I don't know 2 + 2 is 4 unless you tell me that, and you have to agree to that, and you have to agree to that. So if you give me the impression of something, I'm going to want to try and experiment it. So
I saw my pops. What made me want to. I couldn't wait to smoke weed because I like the way that it smelled. Because I used to be in the car with my father, him smoking it.
And why he doing it so much, right? You like, sure, he must like it.
I used to him and his friends, and I couldn't wait to do it. I couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait. So now we're gonna also get back to the docu-series because we're gonna stay with the algorithm, y'all. We on Diddy now because you know what I mean. Hey.
Free Puff.
You can only have so much bad campaign. Wow. But listen. So as we going off to the docuseries, in the first chapter, they really pretty much talk about his coming up with his old bird, and that part was strange to me also. I believe that was kind of too far to bring his mother and all of that into this at all. Anything that was dealing with his mother and anything she did, I wouldn't care if she was queen of the damn. They should have never brought his mom into this. That was wild work.
That's how vicious they are going after this dude. They don't care nothing about his daughters, his moms, his kid, nothing, man. And that's
but you know, when you a person and you don't care nothing about your people, your kids.
Talk about it.
No, you know what I mean?
Tell them,
then the next person they ain't got a chance.
Tell them,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, what you expect? You shouldn't expect nothing less.
So that was kind of like awkward, you know what I mean, when you put the family members off up in it. I thought the docu-series, this was disturbing to me. Okay, he just beat Rico. So I'm thinking like, okay then, y'all finna do a docu-series on some stuff that we didn't see that went on that possibly could have convicted him of Rico. But that's not what y'all did. Y'all brought up Tupac. Tupac been dead how many years?
Yo, the last statement in part 1, I watched part 1 last night. The last statement where they cut the part 1 off is this dude saying he believes that Puffy is responsible for Tupac's murder. What they trying to do, the nigga done beat the Rico, now let's pin the Tupac murder on him. That's crazy, man.
And whoa.
They already got the one there. They already got the one guy that's confessing.
This is crazy.
Been telling all along. They just finally went and got him.
And he trying to save himself now and
say whatever they want him to say.
Yeah,
they just want to say he told the other guy, his accomplice, the Keefy D guy. He told his accomplice, like, yeah, you remember the check that Puff was supposed to give us, the $100,000 check? Doug say, man, what is you talking about? This is Rappy. Tell me, what are you talking about? So, you know what I mean? That's invalid. And then let's get off into this Biggie Smalls thing. There's 2 situations that's disturbing about the Biggie situation. The first of all, his unaliving in L.A. That's all the way wrong. Lil C's done broke this story down countless of times. I don't know, Lil C's probably got the record of every count. What else you gonna ask Lil C's about? His career was pretty good. His first album was pretty good. But anywho, Lil C's done broke this whole situation down. Big was in Miami shooting the video for Hypnotize. Y'all remember? Him was in the video. Diddy was in the video.
Riding in the boat on the water.
Running from the feds on some James Bond stuff. Right. This was right before his unaliving. Puff had to go to the Soul Train Awards, not Biggie, not at all. Puffy never sent for them to come there. Big went out there on his own reconnaissance. Lil C's done said this numerous of times. Numerous of times he said this. So I don't understand why is it that they bringing up that, oh, Puff had made him come out to L.A. so he can get assassinated. No, that's not what that was. Not at all. And my thing is this. When y'all talk about funerals, since y'all want to talk about funerals and he used the estate to pay for the funeral, if you didn't pay for the funeral, how you know who paid for it? If you ain't put a dime up, How do you know who paid for whatever? If you didn't put no money up.
But didn't they come out on the Breakfast Club and say that wasn't true? They've been coming out saying that
Biggs
Puffy
mom
actually did pay for everything?
Yes, Miss Villana Wallace came out. She released a statement with a representative and said, yo, Bad Boy paid for the entire funeral. Everything you seen came from Puff. It did not come from the state in it. She released that statement. And she also released another statement talking about their contract indifferences. She said the contract, see, y'all caught up on the first part of the contract. This is something I know. Let me veer off a little bit, just a tad bit. Give me 60 seconds, y'all.
Take your time.
His first contract signed with Bad Boys for $50,000. That's documented. Everybody know that. Big signed a contract with Bad Boy for $50,000. He was down in North Carolina, I believe it was, rolling or trying to sell drugs. And Puff said, man, I don't have a lot of money. I'm just starting. But here go $50,000 check if you come from down there and come back up here. Big say, sure, I ain't down here with this little bit of work I got. I'm gonna get up there and get them $50. Big, come on back up here, sign a contract, boom. We make history, Bad Boy for life. Ready to Die come out, and boom, Stars Born. Now, what y'all gotta understand is, once that happened, and he blow up Shawaited, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, Little C's, and he was just going on and on and on and on. Just featuring on Jay-Z stuff. He just wrecking everything.
Total.
Everything.
112.
He just wrecking everything.
Right.
It was time for Hypnotize album, the double album. Now, what the double album does, what people fail to realize is, that is 2 albums. Not 1, but 2. The $50,000 contract that he signed for that many albums. So guess what? After that album, he was done. Which y'all had already seen, he was making moves to set up Undiez beats with Unrevra.
Entertainment?
Yeah, Unentertainment. He was already making moves to do that. He was already making moves to do that. And it was no bad blood between him and Puff. Because what y'all fail to realize is, besides Mace, who y'all think was still writing for Puff? Boom, exactly. So the thing is, and on top of that, once he succeeded on Ready to Die, because it's documented also, Puff renegotiated Big's contract. That's how he was able to put out Junior Mafia. That's how they was able to put out the whole setup for Undiez came from them renegotiating his first contract for $50,000, and that's how he was able to make those moves. This is all documented.
Check them out, y'all.
So we got to understand, for the new babies that's out there that's trying to be a part of hip hop culture, the history is documented. If you really want to know something, don't just look at these docuseries and think that's just the actual truth. Actually look for the truth.
Research it yourself, man.
And look what happened. Look what happened. Something in genes that come out of you looking for the truth, because he did it. You know, really, and I don't know if you looked at it this way, your whole changing of the guards with the whole mass media and the mainstream media, whatever, you actually opened up something that had never been done before. Like, for real, you really did that. Like, I don't know if you know that or not.
What you think? Wow.
Well, because now we can't just automatically listen to what they say in CNN.
On mainstream media.
No, we can't listen to what they say on CBS, Fox, or Channel 4. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know all of the anchors up there, but we can't really say that they have the actual facts to what's going on, because the mass media people that's actually going to the dates after the charges are coming up with different scenarios.
They reporting their own side of how they
to support the narrative.
Right.
Yeah.
How they deal, because they wanted us to all believe that Puff was this horrible person, everything. He did all that, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like nothing else. Like, oh man, that nigga is he fucked up.
And
you feel me?
And what was strange that I thought was strange, that everybody, when that trial first started, everybody but you was beating to the same drum. Yeah. They had nothing but negative, negative, negative. It was negative, 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 negative. All the way down the board. I'm talking about they pointing out, oh yeah, he cooked, he this, they said this, they said that. They was going crazy. And let me tell you something. I'm like, this ain't. I didn't even find out about the negative stuff until after I was listening to you. I found out the negative stuff. Like, they really said this. That ain't what they said in the courtroom.
Let me ask y'all something, man. G. Lou, Juan, let me ask y'all something, man. If the podcast was sold, don't go to the Puffy trial, what happens, man?
Puff guilty. Puff guilty.
Yeah.
You had all of the platforms. I don't care if they was black, white, or candy stripe. They was all against that man. And they was only against that man because he was black, rich, and famous. That was it. That's what he found guilty of, being black, rich, and famous. Yes, he is. Y'all try to bring old Jay-Z off up in there too. He didn't go for it. But still though, they should have, the whole hip hop community should have been in that courtroom, shoulder to shoulder. It should have been chain locked off up in there. Like, nah, we ain't going out like this. We ain't doing it. We ain't going out like this, because this is wild work. Y'all got this man on trial for what he's doing in his bedroom? Are you serious? Y'all got to be kidding me. He's with his girlfriend.
Male escorts, paying the male escorts, setting up the hotel nights, setting up the freak-offs. That was Cassie and Jane.
These guys.
They was willingly doing that, volunteering. And then when Puff wasn't around, Jane Doe was texting the male escort. Cassie carried on a relationship with her male escort for 7 years. They hitting it when Puff ain't around. Yeah, come on, man.
Listen,
knock it off.
Now one time,
Stop, man.
and see, this was so crazy about this. What is it called? The man charge. You get it like
the Man Act.
The Man Act. He's locked up for this. This is so crazy about this. Now one time, and all of that testimony from all of the escorts ever said Puff said, "Hello, hello." He's never called not one of these guys.
Talk about it.
He's never talked to none of them on the phone.
Talk about it, man.
So how can I get found guilty of being associated with you? I've never even talked to you on the phone, bro.
And he had minimal conversations with them while they was in the room doing the freak off, because Puff would be chilling over there watching my man knock down Cassie or knock down Jane and just be telling them what to do. All right, do this, do that, do this. Now that's his thing. Sean G, that's not my thing.
Right.
That's Puff thing.
Right, exactly.
But that was the extent of his involvement. Or he would tell the nigga, all right, move, let me get some. And then he get in there, get him a little something. And then once he got him something, he would dip to the room
he out.
and say, y'all finish.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do.
And then after they finish, Cassie would go in there or whatever, Jane, and they would pay. They would, you know what I'm saying, pay my man and they would go. That was the extent of it. I was at the trial, man.
And hold it though, See, this is another key thing that y'all keep forgetting about the Cassie situation and the escorts. He stayed over in the shadows for 5 years. They was only together for how many years? See, y'all gotta look at these timelines. Ain't nobody looking at the timelines.
Talk about it.
I'm doing math.
Talk about it.
If he stayed in the shadows with Cassie for 5 years while she dealt with the escorts, how the heck is I'm locked up? How? It don't even make sense. So y'all gotta look at the timeline. It's all right there. It's all right there. You gotta remember, the escort guy that you just interviewed, he said he never even met Puff after 5 years.
One of the prerequisites to get charged for prostitution in federal court is you have to be doing it for profit.
For profit.
A commercial gain. That has to be your business.
Right.
Puffy didn't make a dollar. They was paying.
Yeah.
They was paying.
They was paying. He was pretty much a John, a Trick, or they was just swingers lifestyles. He did not make 1 cent. But the Southern District of New York and the judge, Puffy's lawyers asked for a Rule 29, which was an outright acquittal. She also asked for a Rule 33, which was a new trial based on the evidence related to the Mann Act. Both of those got shot down, and they convicted this man, over-sentenced him to 50 months when the average sentence for a Mann Act is 14 months, man.
14 months.
To probation.
They enhanced him.
Right.
They enhanced him because
probation to 14 months.
Probation to 14 months.
They enhanced
them. A first offender with no criminal history points.
And they ain't running concurrent, they ran consecutive. That's how he got to the 50 months. Because they ran both cases consecutive. He doubled up the months.
Right.
He doubled them up. That's how he got to 50 months. That's the math on that. I said, huh? How you my first case ever? at 56.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I ain't never had a kid ever in my life. And you mean to tell me that you gonna enhance me? It's wild. Wild work. But see, I knew it was trouble with the judge in sentencing when he brought up the Jennifer Lopez situation. I knew it was a problem. When he brought up the shooting that he was involved in with the Jennifer Lopez in the 2000, when the judge brought that up in the beginning of them sentencing or whatever, I knew it was a problem then.
He sentenced Puff on
I knew it was a problem.
On acquitted conduct, which is also a violation of Amendment 826.
I believe it.
To enhance, to determine your guideline level. You can't use acquitted conduct to sentence a man in federal court, yet this judge at the sentencing said the word coercion 4 times and force 2 times, which were 2 predicate offenses under the RICO that the jury acquitted Puff of.
Don't forget he said criminal past.
Right.
Criminal past.
And he has no criminal past. I don't know.
So he should get some action on appeal.
Yeah, what's that, the 10th over there?
Yeah,
what is that?
he should.
Is that the 10th?
10th what?
Appellate court.
Second Circuit.
Second Circuit, okay then.
Second Circuit.
So.
He should.
You think they're gonna? Well, I don't think they're gonna send it back down to that judge though. Well, they would have to.
No.
You know.
They would have to send it back down to Judge Submarine.
For what?
Not the judge that sentenced him.
If they feel like if what he's saying is true, they got to resend it. The appellate court gonna resend it back to him and say, nah, this ain't right.
No, yeah. What I'm saying,
I thought the appeals court makes a decision right there,
Nah.
and they send it back to him and say, you got to implement what we just said.
They got to give a judge the opportunity. It's a judge. They got to give him an opportunity to correct it. It's
Okay.
a judge. They're like, everybody can make a mistake, but this is
Okay.
a judge. He a high-ranking judge.
Yeah.
This ain't just no anybody. You know what I mean? So they got to give him an opportunity to correct it. That's what the appellate court is for. You know what I mean? That's why I'm asking you, is they gonna resend it to Judge Submarine?
And Puffy got approved for an expedited
Appeal?
appeal.
See, I don't know what that means.
Excuse me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah, go
What's
ahead.
up, Freddie?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they say expedited appeal.
Oh, you know, because
you might know what that means.
Yeah, because usually it can take from 6 months.
Okay, tomorrow.
But it's like a speedy trial, though, ain't it?
It'd be better Sunday,
what I'm
Freddie.
saying though, it can take from 6
Yeah.
months up to a year
All right.
or more, no more
All
than
right.
2 years. You see what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
All right.
So when you put that expedited appeal in, that means that like
Your
they
shit
only
go to
got
the top.
right, and they got like when they do like the speedy trial, like you got 180 days.
That's what I'm
You see
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like you got 180 days to rule on this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh no, you good.
With the expedited appeal,
All right.
appeals, you've been in the joint.
Yes.
Sometimes them appeals take a year.
I know
2
that's why.
years.
That's why. See, he know a lot about
Puffy,
that.
you know about that?
Yeah, he know a lot about that. He know a lot about that.
15, 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puffy shit went to the top. They put his at the top of the pile with the expedited. You got to look at this now.
Right now, right.
So they know it's something wrong
You
with
get
it.
feds out, you?
No,
He did all state.
Yeah.
That was I met him in the joint. This is Mbungi.
Okay.
It's Mbungi, right?
Yeah.
We live together.
Yeah.
In Virginia.
Okay.
In Virginia. We live together in Virginia.
Yeah, so Puffy shit went to the top, and Puffy's got the best appeals lawyer in the country, Alexander Shapiro. She's had 2 cases overturned in the Second Circuit in the last 150 days, 5 months, which some lawyers go their whole career
And never get
a appeal overturned. She's had 2 federal ones, and this is Puffy's appeals lawyer.
And how many of them was it? 10, right?
10 what?
Lawyers. 11 or 10?
Yeah, like 10 or 11.
10 or 11. Okay, now this is what I don't understand about all 11 of y'all. Why y'all ain't invited you on nothing? I don't understand that, y'all. Do y'all understand? All 11 of y'all. 12. This is the Ocean's 12 here. This ain't Ocean's 11 no more. Ocean's 12 over here. Yeah, he came through like goddamn the Iron Fist.
Thank you, Juan.
You feel me?
So
feel me?
all
Like,
11 of
yeah.
y'all. I don't know.
You was watching me, G?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
watching-
every day?
My man put me up on you. My
What's
man
his name?
Ed. My man Ed.
Hey, yo, Ed, man, appreciate you, man. Shout out
was
to Ed. Where Ed from?
Ed from PA. He's from
Man,
Detroit.
Ed from Detroit, out in PA, man. Peace.
Hey, listen,
Thank you, man.
listen. I don't know.
You was watching me go live?
Yeah, I was watching you go live. We was
Oh.
on that boy.
Listen, man, I don't understand how y'all ain't paid. Well, I know the arrogance is there. Y'all went to law school. Y'all worked your way in these positions y'all got. So y'all don't want to give my man his flowers. It's okay.
No.
Okay.
That's not true. Because they used to see me. I used to see Nicole Westmoreland in the cafeteria. I used to buy her coffee and her breakfast. The tall brother Xavier Donaldson. I used to see them in the cafeteria. They used to always speak. Alexander Shapiro.
Yeah.
She saw me in the hallway, said, Sean, we watch all your videos. Jason Driscoll came up to me, said, Sean, thank you for doing the positive video about me. I used to see Brian Steele in the cafeteria, and I saw Tenny Garagos walking down the hall one day, but I didn't get a chance to speak. So they knew who I was. They knew from the, because if you could, the opening of the part one of the docuseries, they came and approached me, Puffy's publicist, in the first week. This is my first time sharing this on any platform.
Oh, wow.
So this is exclusive.
Pay attention.
Oh, it's exclusive.
The first week after I go, Puffy's publicist came to me, found me, and gave me her card and said, listen, we're giving you access to all of the transcripts of the trial. Set up your own login, set up your own password, and this is directly to the firm, the law firm, that downloads the transcripts, and those transcripts go for like $1,500 per day, and they gave me free access to it.
No way. Now y'all do know that.
That's my first time ever sharing that.
That's what's up.
Now y'all do know to have that type of immediate accessibility. What that the judge didn't even get that accessibility. He got to go through somebody to get that paperwork. Yeah, he do. He got to talk to his secretary. He got to talk to somebody that's got to get that paperwork.
I can still get it.
See,
I can still get it.
And so once again.
And I got interviews set up with Nicole Westmoreland and Alexander Shapiro. I'm gonna interview all of them at some point.
What I'm saying is, as far as your flowers, that parade walk that they took. That victory lap that they took, they should have been like, yo, y'all make sure y'all get Sean G off up in this picture. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Because I'm telling you came through on top from the rear. You hit them from the beginning of this. What you gave them, listen, okay, I'm gonna break it down like this real fast. You know how relay race run, right? Let me tell y'all something. They didn't even know he went first. He put them so far ahead that all they had to do was just line up after that. You put them so far ahead.
Thank you, man.
Right.
You put them so far ahead because you came from out of nowhere.
Thank you, man.
This guy down there with the hickey, what's the joints called? He got the Hickey Freemans on.
Custom
he got
tailored suit with my name sewn in.
He got the
Brooks
fly,
Brothers.
the fly hats.
Yeah.
The fly hats though. The hat got to be on there.
Wear it to the back. Wear it to the back with the suspenders.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something right here.
Yes. And he like, and then see the thing.
They lied.
And with every person on earth is scared of the person over there with the notebook. If they see the person over the notebook, if you go to a room, see somebody with a notebook, everybody be intimidated by him.
Notes.
When they see him,
nobody in the overflow, none of the journalists were taking notes until they started seeing me on YouTube reading from my notes. Then everybody started coming in writing this.
Did you see Lauren LaRosa down there?
Yeah. She used to see me. She never invited me on.
Right.
The Breakfast Club.
Never.
No.
The black girl from CNN, Laura Coates, she used to sit in the courtroom with me. Jerica Duncan from CBS, black girl. The other black girl from NBC, they actually were trying to get me kicked out of the courtroom, man.
That's what I was about to bring up. I was about to bring up, yo. I was about to bring that up.
It's always our people, man.
Sean G made
But
history.
it was a part of it. They were a part of the ecosystem.
You're right. They was a part of that.
Against Puff.
Puff, right.
So I was the fly in the ointment.
Right.
Like, wait, hold up. We gotta get this guy out of here. And they used Tisa Tells to try to get me kicked out. They discussing me. I'm in the transcript.
I was just about to say that. You made history.
I'm in the transcript.
That's what he said. I was about to say that. He in the transcript.
He in the transcript.
The assistant U.S. attorney, Emily Johnson, stands up in the courtroom. Everybody's in their publicist. There's a YouTuber that goes live at Foley Square. He told Mia's
Jane Doe real name.
No, Mia. It was Mia.
Oh, Mia.
Mia's name. And the judge said, sure, they would discuss. I'm in the transcript, man.
Yeah.
But then I put out a video showing that it was really Tisa Tells who did it.
Who said the right? Yeah, I remember that.
I put that out.
Right.
So if they was gonna kick Sean G out, they had to kick her out. But she was already on the payroll
Who was Mia's
of
name?
50 Cent and Netflix.
So now it's over. He been found not guilty. Who was Mia?
Mia is a girl that used to work for Puff. Puff was knocking her down. She was supposedly Cassie's best friend.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Puffy was knocking her down behind Cassie's back.
Okay.
And she secretly wanted Cassie's spot like Capricorn Clark.
She looked like Cassie,
They
didn't she?
both, any female that worked at Bad Boy or Sean
Was getting knocked down.
Puffy,
yeah.
And
And it was cold though. It was cold. You had to be cold.
Yeah.
You had to be cold though.
You don't even want none of them. He done knocked them all down.
Right.
And see, that was the problem.
He
that
got him
people
on the
had.
plane. He taking him on his plane. All this came out at the trial, man.
Yeah. So now. Now look.
That's why all these rumors about Puff, that shit was all lies, man, because all this nigga was doing. Cassie said on the stand that Puffy had about 9 or 10 girlfriends, and she was insanely jealous of Gina, Kim Porter,
Young Miami,
another girl named Chelsea, and Jane Doe was jealous of Young Miami and Gina. Gina wasn't going nowhere. Gina's about.
Gina's the baby mama, right?
No. Gina is the Asian girl that wrote the letter for him at sentencing.
Oh, okay. She the one that didn't show up too. They tried to subpoena.
Right. She was supposed to be victim number 3.
Yeah, she like,
in
nah.
the indictment. She said, man,
She said indict me. She told him indict
down
me.
there.
Yeah, she like indict me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go.
Yeah, she ain't
That's
go.
what's up.
Yeah, she ain't go. She like, I ain't got nothing to
Shout
say.
out to you.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Shout out to Gina.
Yeah, Gina.
For sure.
She held it down,
She
100.
held it down.
But I don't understand how after all of this turmoil and just all this stuff is just bad and just not real. How do you go back? How do you go forward? Somebody telling all these lies about you, this stuff is just untrue. How do you go forward as a person? Like how do Puff actually rebound from this? Cause it's just like, yo, why y'all just gonna slide on me though? Yo, come on, man.
I can't wait till you get out to just see how.
Like, y'all
just see how everything gonna change. Everybody's attitudes.
Talk about it.
And how they gonna be.
Talk about
They
it.
gonna be trying.
Talk about it.
Talk
about it.
It's gonna be like crazy.
Listen, Puffy got before verdict friends,
right,
and after the verdict friends. And watch how it plays out when he gets out.
Think he gonna be able to differentiate the two?
100%. Hell yeah, that nigga was on. Listen, I'm surprised the nigga didn't have a stroke or a heart attack, because I know he wasn't sleeping up there in MDC Brooklyn thinking like, yo, there's an asset forfeiture clause in this indictment that if they convict me of the RICO, they're gonna take my publishing, they're gonna seize my bank accounts, both my houses, my masters, everything, and put my family in the Salvation Army within a week.
Right.
And they sitting up in the courtroom lying on them.
To get to do this.
And for me, I had a little punk ass case. I didn't do but 16 months. So I had a little punk ass white collar case. But the fear that it strikes in your heart when you sit down and read that paperwork and man, I'm gonna have to go sit down. This nigga was facing life
and being broke.
And they was gonna probably send him to a USP where you gotta take a shower with your boots on.
He's going up top. He's going up top for sure.
And then come back on the top with the 2 plots. Like everything they doing now, they would have piled it on.
No, he's going up top.
He's going to USP.
And you blue trial, you going up top.
Yeah.
You go up top.
Like you said, then there would have been a reason why. Oh yeah, we can put that Tupac on him too.
Exactly.
Yeah, now if he took
to double bury him.
Now if he took that plea date, what they 22 years?
No, the plea was for 30 years or 40.
Yeah, if they offered him 30 years, he got 30 years. He get out into immediate.
Right, but he's 55 years old. That's a life sentence in and of itself. We might as well go, nigga. Tie your sneakers up.
Rock with it, lean with
Time
it.
up.
Rock with it, lean with it. Yeah, rock with it, lean with it. Hey, so my thing is, hey man,
shout out to Puff, man.
I just know that it's gonna be a hard road to actually, you know what I'm saying, when somebody is able to talk about you and you're not really able to defend yourself. I know that's kind of like a tough position to be in. But at the same time, this is what I can say. Puff, you put yourself in this situation, mess with the raggedy old skis.
100%.
Oh, drug addict.
100%.
You was out hanging out with a whole bunch of dope fiends.
100%.
They wasn't on nothing.
100%.
They wasn't trying to create nothing. They wasn't trying to make nothing. All they was trying to do was freak off. That's all they could do. That wild work.
You know, in my case, man.
And you need these 50 months. Wow.
In my case.
Even though you ain't gonna do 50 months.
People cooperated against me. People that I thought loved me.
Of course. That's the only way you go to jail.
People betrayed me. People stabbed me in the back. And when I caught my case, initially I was mad. I wanted revenge.
Right.
But when I got to prison and I laid in my bunk and I'm laying on the top bunk and I'm looking and I said, Sean, I said, yo, you chose these people.
Yeah.
Right.
They showed you. You saw the red flags.
But you ignored it.
But you ignored it because the pussy was good.
Right.
Yeah.
You saw they lied to you repeatedly over and over, and you ignored it, and then they did exactly who they are. Mm-hmm. They showed up who they are, and then I had to look and say, Sean, this is your fault that you in this situation, man.
Right.
And I'm hoping, and I believe Puff is having that kind of conversation with himself.
Like,
oh, absolutely. Well, we do know this for sure. You don't reach Puff status if you look at his whole grind, his hustle and everything. He was always thinking ahead, trying to get, you know what I'm saying, on the ball. So I'm pretty sure he's off up in it looking at all of the mistakes that he made leading up to this, for him not to be able to come back and do no fools like this again. That's why when they put the stories out about the hooch and all that, what do they think this nigga just a goofball? He's just a goofball.
What about the rappers, man, that was all in his Instagram prior to this?
Right.
People he put on. G-Lou, they didn't even come. Kanye West was the only one that came. Sneakers on the ground.
They went to the. Not one. That's crazy.
And he gave careers. I gave you careers and generational wealth, and you can't come or at least do a Instagram reel saying, "Yo, Puff, hold your head." Or something. Shit is crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
And my thing is this. Let's say you was anti-Puff, right? Let's say you just anti-Puff. Let's keep it 100. That man ain't supposed to be incarcerated for that. Let's just keep it 100.
No.
You can say he a terrible rapper. You don't like his, you know what I'm saying, music, his style of music, you don't like that or something. You can say you don't like his dancing or something like that, you know what I mean? You can even say you don't like his clothes. You might not like his clothes or his liquor. You might not even like his liquor. But you just you can't say that he's supposed to be in jail for this. And that's the funny thing about it. Everybody keeps saying this and that. Nobody really saying like, yeah, he's supposed to go to jail for that. You got a few people saying, oh yeah, lock him up, throw away the key after seeing the docuseries. Right. Like, it's entertainment, you idiots. That ain't real.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Y'all think it's real? You know what I mean?
The only thing he should have been in jail for was beating Cassie.
Domestic violence.
If she went and pressed charges on it.
On a state case in California, she didn't.
And yeah,
but she didn't.
So it wasn't domestic violence, like I keep telling everybody. So by her not pressing charges, it wasn't domestic violence. That's what I see. That's what I see. If she don't press charges, it's not domestic violence.
Exactly.
In an 11-year relationship, not one 911 call, not one police report, not one emergency room visit between Cassie and Puff.
No.
In 11 years.
No.
Talk about it.
And let me tell you something
Hold that.
else. And let me tell you something, hold this. Let me tell you something else about Cassie's statement. Outside of that incident in that hotel, and that lie that she lied about with Breonna Bogley, he ain't never put his hands on that woman. They did more of the tugging and that type of man and woman fighting than him actually.
She did testify she used to punch him in the face. Sometimes she would haul off and sneak him. Bow! Hit him in the face and they would get into it. She said that on the stand. And she started some of the fights.
Right. And let's talk about.
You're not finna hit me in my face and goddamn, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no.
And let's talk about this, people. Let's talk about Jane Doe saying that the DA told her, well, you know, if you make Puff, you don't start a fight with you or something, that can, you know what I mean, make it go away. She testified to this in front of Judge Submarine. And you hear that? That didn't sound kind of suspicious to you? The DA told you what? DA told this woman to pick a fight with Puff, get him angry.
I'm gonna do a reel on that. I got to do a reel on that. Thank you for bringing that up.
Get him angry. Maybe we can get something on him like that. They was trying to get him. Remember, the day he got caught, the day he busted off up in the mansion, he's at the crib, knew they was coming. He knew they was coming. They didn't come. Why they didn't come, y'all? Why they didn't come? He knew they was coming. He had already had information and confirmation that they was coming. So all of that stuff that they found off up in there, that either planets or wasn't even there. Like them drugs, drugs wasn't there. He knew they was coming. He left with his babies later that day because he thought the police was supposed to have came that early that morning. They didn't come. And most police raids at what time? 6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
They didn't come until 3:30. Why they come at 3:30?
Talk about it.
Why they come at 3:30? Oh, this Puffy plane left at 3 o'clock.
Right.
To take the babies on a little vacation. Yep. So he wasn't there. So when they come in there, oh yeah, I got armed security. I'm worth $1 billion. What do you mean? I got armed security. They come through the front of the gate. I got armed security, so they put them guns on me. That's the first strike. Wow. And y'all come into my house. They searched the house. They found a 4-piece gun, which is legal actually, but this is what they say. They found a 4-piece gun.
All the guns were found in the security booth, in his licensed security that he had on site.
Yes.
They had their own separate house.
All
of the guns were found in. No gun was found in Puffy's house.
Now they got a gun. Now, hold on, they did have a gun that was separate. It was in 4 different pieces.
Right, sure did.
They put the gun together. Why? I have no idea.
Right.
They put it together.
Right. 100%.
And said they had some drugs in a part of a closet. Now the whole closet empty. Found in the closet, but they found a shoebox with all these drugs off. It wasn't even a lot of drugs. It was just a little bit of pills and some other stuff. So boom. Mark Alifico actually made a good cross-examining, letting everybody know that police planted drugs there. Puffy knew they was coming, y'all. He knew that they was coming. It was gonna be a raid. Y'all come in here, do what y'all do. Okay, boom. It's over. Y'all ain't nothing here. Y'all come get videotapes, whatever y'all want. They didn't do that, and they didn't do that on purpose. And y'all got to understand that, yo, why are they playing cat and mouse with this man if he's so guilty of these crimes?
You know what?
Why? You know what? Play with you? They didn't play with me. They play with you?
No,
they play with you? They ain't play. They ain't play. No, hands behind your back.
So what I was saying is, so you know how like he knew that they was coming, right?
Yes.
So you know like how we got cameras at the shop and then I can record it on my phone.
Yes.
So when they do come, you see what I'm saying? I can record it until they, you know, whatever they do, snatch down the DVR.
That's what they did. Because remember they took all the video footage.
Yeah, but I'm talking about up until
then.
You see what I'm saying? When they come in the gate, I can see them. When they come in the house, I can see them. You see what I'm saying? When they go to, you know, everything, I can see them until they snatch all of it down.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I don't know if he got
probably so, but it wasn't. But the compound, the house was so massive that it didn't even matter. When they got
y'all know what I'm just saying though.
I think that's why they put. I think that's why when they put the evidence out of what they found in the house with the drugs and the gun, I think that's why they put everything in that room like that because there was no surveillance. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And Mark Alifico, he brought that up also.
Oh man, Mark.
Yeah, he brought all that up. He brought all that up with the Ray guy. Because see, the Ray guy was on the tape, and he showed his hand. When he said, "Oh yeah, the security team from the booth." So how y'all charge him with armed guns? Y'all know that the security team from the booth. The man he is. Y'all fools. Y'all know this. And he caught the guy right off the bed. Once he did that, they in on it. They was in on it.
But you know what though? But I wouldn't be but look though. But think about this. But I wouldn't be surprised, like when Puff get out, that he have some footage of motherfuckers as far as like the officials and all the, you know what I mean? You know, he got some. I'm telling you, he got some. He got some up his sleeve.
The thing is, whatever it is, you gotta see the mass media and mainstream is trying to suppress it. Whatever it is. And I don't believe anything. I believe what it is.
I'm talking about in his defense. I'm not going to the show. I couldn't, you know.
Well, we already see how creative he is from the Diageo situation. From looking at, we broke it down several episodes ago about that whole situation. That situation is still rolling or whatever. He owns his own company called Branson. Now, what people fail to realize about Branson is he actually owns this 100%. He gains all revenue from this all the way around the board. So as far as him and his brand with Bistro, that don't be what this fool is all about, because let me tell you something. You don't know where Recruit is. She was the CEO of Diageo.
Take that off.
Yo.
Yeah, that.
Test.
That's just right here. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cut that off.
That's why I said I was gonna pick it up.
Take this off too.
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Make sure you cut it off. It's gonna double up if you don't cut it off.
No, we good. I got it pulled. I don't know if it's there.
It's real line still.
Pull that out. There we go.
Yo.
Yeah.
We got a little technical difficulty. I told y'all, man. Right now it's real line. I told y'all, man. We got a little technical difficulties, man. We the whole production team over here.
Yeah,
Shout out to Warren, man. Shout out to Warren, man. Our production team. It's his birthday, y'all. Wow. He know they had the equipment down packed and running right. But the La Rosa chick, yeah, you made her change her whole script because after she came back that first week, she tried to go in there and Charlamagne tried to clown Diddy. And she said, "Oh, hold on, nope." She said this, and you can find this interview. I don't know which one it was, episode of Breakfast Club. She said, "Hey, it's this guy out there. We got to give both sides of what's going on." That's what she said. She said this on Breakfast Club. She said, "There's this guy out there. Well, hold on. We got to give both sides of this thing." After the first week, I swear she did. Yes, she did. And she started giving both sides of the Diddy trial. And then she was still trying to lean negative, giving both sides, but leaning negative on the prosecutor side. And then after it started blowing up, she was like, "No." She came over full circle, just like TMZ. TMZ, y'all so busted over there. I don't even know what the black guy name is. They on David. They on David for that little girl death over there so bad. TMZ. Harvey, you need to go somewhere and sit down. Yeah, you see what the science man told you about gay people. They say 87% of people that are gay choose to be that way. Harvey was like, "Oh wow." He said, "I wouldn't believe that." Yeah, Harvey, you chose to be that way. Yeah, you did, Harvey. Yeah, you did. So, anywho, all of that other stuff, you was all negative from the gate. TMZ, y'all was horrible. Y'all was horrible.
Yeah, a lot of people
to actually 99%. To not even bring my men. Y'all could just brought my men's on. Y'all could just brought Shine, not the debate. Y'all could just brought him on just to say, you know what, you did such a good job. Just give us your viewpoint, land the rest of your plane. And y'all could just left it at that. And that would have wiped the smite off y'all face. Because y'all look crazy. Y'all just was all over the place. Oh, Diddy this, Diddy that, Diddy that. Now y'all like, well, I remember he said, "Well, Charles," he said, "I don't know." He kept saying, "I don't know, Charles. It don't look like a Rico to me." Harvey. And Charles the whole time, he just sitting there like this. With them dreadlocks just swinging. Man, come on, man. Charles, man. You know that was assassination against the black man. You know you'll stand up any other time. Why not? But, hey, I'm glad we was able to get this message out to y'all about this docuseries. Sean G hasn't finished the docuseries, but in true journalism skill set, he will finish it.
Yep.
And he will give y'all a report back
100%
on some of the things that he see that's in there. And let me tell y'all something too about the documentary. There's a lot of stuff in there that is valid. A lot of stuff in there is valid. Maybe Diddy was a control freak. Maybe Diddy did want it his way. But let me tell you something else too. Locks ain't make Bad Boy no money, y'all. I don't know if y'all looked at the books, but we can look at the numbers. Yeah, we can. Yeah. All them little groups or whatever, about the Aubrey Day and all of them, they ain't make Bad Boy no money. No, they didn't. That was a loss. Because let me tell you this, and I ain't got nothing against the Locks. Love Jadakiss, the lifestyle speed, my mans them all day long, rock with y'all hard body. But let's keep it 100. Let's keep it funky. Y'all got off Bad Boy, went to Rough Riders. Y'all ain't made no noise over there either. Put out probably one of the classic albums of all time. What was it called? The Streets, what is it called? The first Locks joint on Rough Riders? With the little silver joint? We had that joint. Bye. Y'all know what it was so long ago. Yeah, sometimes I forget about things. But that first album for the Locks on Rough Riders. Did the same thing. Gold. That's all it did. Didn't go platinum. Jadakiss, y'all didn't make no money off that album, should I say. And y'all didn't make Rough Riders no money off that album, should I say. Jadakiss had more critical acclaim on his own. This is where his pesos come in at. His solo albums and his touring and features. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what artist y'all talking about. He's supposed to be done did all this too. Making a band. Yo, He took 5 people from all over the planet with mental disorders and put them in a house together and tried to make a group out of nothing. He tried to do something, well, he actually did it. He did something like, he took 5 people from all over the planet with all types of disorders and whatever their complexes is to be artists. Put them in a house together. They made a hit. You got Danny Kane. You got the other little boy group. All these people went platinum. Do I gotta say any more about Mason Beffa? Walked away from Bad Boy with $2 million cash. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Sidebar. He walked away with $2 million cash at a time when you wasn't getting away on no contract with $2 million cash. This was 1998. That was a lot of money back then. It was 1998.
Yeah, to be
I keep telling y'all.
Right.
I keep telling y'all. Armin here. And let me tell you, Mace.